महाराज की जय। श्री प्राणनाथ प्यारी की जय। परम पूज्य गुरु जी ब्रह्मलिन श्री दीनदयाल महाराज की जय। बोल बोल पंजे वाली की जय। समस्त सुंदर साथ की जय। Let's see the prayer. वंदो सतगुरु चरण को, करो सुप्रेम प्रणाम। अशुभ हरण मंगल करण, श्रीदेव चंद्र जीला। श्री प्राणनाथ निज मूल पति, श्री महराज सुना। तेज कुंवर श्यामा युगल को, पल पल करो प्रणाम। प्रणाम करो सब साथ को, धरि चरणों में शीश। दास जानी दया करो, बुद्धि द्यो बख्शीश। बुद्धि द्यो बख्शीश। बोलो श्री कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय। प्रेम प्रणाम everyone. So let's quickly revise what we did in our last class. So the last time we were talking about the life journey of Sri Pranaji when he was in a place called Deep Bandar. There he met Sri Satiguruji's disciple, whose name was Jai Ram Kansara. And just to recapitulate, Jai Ram Kansara was a coppersmith. After he had taken Tarta Mantra from Sri Satguru, he went back home and never returned. He just forgot about it. So when Sri Maharaj went to the Bandar, he went and specially met Jairam Kansara and spoke to him that what has happened to you? Why are you not receptive of Tartam knowledge? Why is that you are so pulled inside Maya? Do you not want to return to Paramdham? Saying so, Sri Maharaj again had a lot of talks with him and intense discussions as well. So finally, Jairam Kansara realized his mistake. How he had forgotten about the teachings, the divine counsel. Sorry. How he had forgotten about the divine counsel of Sri Sadguru. And he was completely immersed in Maya. Therefore, now Jairam Kansara, realizing his mistake, was again awakened by Maharaj. Isn't it? That's what we have heard. Now, last class I had told you about how did Sri Maharaj make him aware or make him recognize his own identity in Paramdham. Dear friends, as we know that we are Sakhis in Paramdham and we had come to Sri Krishna Ji's Braj Leela and the Ras Leela. So Jairam Kansara was reminded by Maharaj thoroughly that we were the ones who came in the Braj Leela as well as in the Ras Leela, and there we had taken the form of gopis, that is, the cowherd ladies. So, Saying so, Sri Maharaj made him realize that we already have played the Vraj Leela on the Ras Leela. Now we are in this third Leela. And now my question to all of you. Presently, we are in the third Leela. The first one was Braj. The second one was Ras. What is the third Leela called? Yes, Radha. Raise your hand immediately.
The Jagni Lila.
The Jagani Leela. Fantastic. Very good. So in this Jagani Leela, all the Sakhis of Paramdham have come. But in the Jagani Leela, some of the Sakhis have taken the form of a male, whereas some have taken the form of females. So all of them are like mixed. They have come in different castes and different creeds. They have come in different nations as well. Therefore, there is a distinction between all the Brahm Srishtis who have come into this world. However, if you notice the difference, in Vrajras Leela, all of them were only female, only gopis, and they all were in that same place called Vraj. So, is this part of the story clear for everyone? I just repeated it uh, for you all, what we did in the last class. Now, let me quickly put up questions regarding what I said today. Let me see if you have understood or not. So, who was Sri Satguruji's disciple who stayed or resided in the Bandar? Okay, Mehra, do you want to say?
It was Jairam Kansal.
Jairam Kansara. Okay, very good. So he was Jairam Kansara, he was a disciple of Sri Satguru. Now, tell me, dear friends, had he forgotten who he was? From where had he descended? Raj.
Yes, because of Maya.
Yes, because of you. Very good. So, what are the three Leelas of the Brahma Srishtis? We spoke about them right now, isn't it? Yes, Ash.
Is it the Rajras and Jagni Lilas?
Yes, definitely. It is the Raj, Ras, and the Jagni Leelas. So, presently we are in the Jagni Leela. We have already played in Vraj and the Ras Leelas. Now tell me, my dear friends, when we were in the Vrajras Leelas, were all the Brahma Shrishtis in the male or the female form, or were we kind of mixed? Were we having male and female both forms? Okay. So, someone who has not answered, can you please participate? Raise your hand.
Can you repeat the question? I didn't hear correctly.
Yes. Okay, I'll repeat it. So, when we were playing the Vrajendra Leelas, were all of the Brahmish Rishis in the male or the female form, or were they kind of mixed? Some were in male and some were in females. Okay, I hope the question is clear now. So I can see Raj and Radit, you all have answered. Anyone else who wants to answer this? All right. Okay, Raj, you please go ahead.
They were mixed.
In Vraj and Ras, were they mixed? Please think over. When they were in Vraj and Ras, were they mixed? They mixed in this Jagni Leela. Yes, Meher. Uh,
They were all females.
yes, they were all females. And here in the Jagni Leela, they have come. Some have taken the form of males and some have come as females. They are in different castes and creeds, different nations speak different languages. So this is how the Brahmasrishtis are scattered all over the world in this Jagni Leela. Okay, so this was from our last session. Uh, okay, what were the two qualities of Bhagavad Gita that we did in our last class? The two qualities of Bhagavad Gita. I can see Arshan Raj raising their hand now. Yeah. But what about the rest? Please participate. Follow. Okay, Raj. Let's hear it from you. Give me one quality and then I'll ask somebody else also.
Uh, Apaisham,
Shunam.
uh,
Apenshunam.
Apaishunam, which means restraint from fault or finding.
Correct. Very, very good. Apenshunam, which means that you restrain yourself from finding faults in other people. Many a times we tend to do so. So and so person is not doing this, or he's not good at this, he's not good at that. So stop that fault finding because you're also not perfect, isn't it? So why do find fault with others? That is called apeshanam. Okay, what about the second quality? It's quite an easy one. Okay, yes, Srijan.
Daya, and it means compassion.
Very good. Yes, there means compassion. So to have compassion towards one and all, that is another quality which a saint has in himself. So very good. And okay, the last time I'd also narrated one small story about Sri Krishna. He had a fistful of the dust or the soil of village when he was a small child. When Mother Yashoda wants to see what is there in his mouth, whether he has actually eaten up soil or not. Firstly, out of fear, Sri Krishna said that no, I have not had soil. However, his elder brother Balramji complained about Sri Krishna, saying that no, no, he has had a fistful of soil. Mother Yashoda, she was worried because so far Krishna was always stealing butter, but now he started having the soil of Vraj, which Mother Yashoda thought could harm him. So she did not want him to have that. As soon as Mother Yashoda opened Sri Krishnaji's mouth to see what is there within, what did Sri Krishna reveal inside his mouth? Okay, Veda.
There were multiple universes in his mouth.
Yes. Right. So, the multiple universes, because he's the Lord of all those multiple universes. And it was easy for him to have the soil of that bridge because he wanted to taste that soil. The importance of the soil of Raj is so much. Please listen to me very attentively. Why did Krishna have that fistful of soil? It is because the importance of that soil is very, very important. It's extremely important because Sri Radji himself came as Krishna. Sri Shyamaji also came as Sri Radhaji. The Sakhis of Paramdham came as the gopis. They performed the Vraj Leela. That Vraj Leela is filled with love. So there is sheer love, nothing but divine love in that Leela. Now, please be very attentive with this. because this Leela was performed in that place called Vraj. The soil of Vraj became extremely purified. And in that soil, there were deposits of those divine love. So that divine love was always there in the soil of Vraj. Krishna wanted to taste the divine love which was hidden in that soil. Therefore, he decided to have a fistful of soil. So, now please answer me. Let me see how well have you all understood. What did Sri Krishna have when he was a child? A fistful of. Okay, Arsh, can you please tell me?
Soil.
Yes, it was a fistful of soil of Vraj that Sri Krishna had. Who complained about it to Mother Yashoda? Okay. Yes, Vedant, I'm sorry.
His brother Balaram.
Yes, his brother Balram. He had complained about him. So Mother Yashoda wanted to see, and she saw the multiple universes. Now, coming to the main point, why? What is the importance of the soil of Vraj? Why is it considered important? Ash, yes,
It has divine love in it.
very good. Excellent. It has divine love in every single particle of Vraj. Therefore, Sri Krishna wanted to have that soil and experience the divine love in it. Now tell me, dear friends, Sri Rajji from Paramdham, when he came to play the Vraj Leela, what did he become in Vraj? He became Sri Krishna, isn't it? Similarly, what did Sri Shyamaji become? Raj, what did Sri Shyamaji become?
In Brajlila,
Yes, in Rajli.
she was Radha.
She was Radha. Yes. Hope everyone is clear with this point. Radhi came as Sri Krishna and Shyamaji came as Sri Radha. Okay. How about the Brahma Srishtis of Paramdham? Yes, Mehak. What had they become?
They came as gopis.
Gopis. Very good. So, who are the gopis? Can you all give me one word about who are the gopis? Raj.
Sakhis.
Who are the gopis here? I mean, whom do we call? As in their occupation here?
Uh, I don't think I know.
Yes, I mentioned about it. Okay, Mehak,
They're like the cowherd ladies.
cowherd ladies. Yes. So please remember, every one of you all, the Brahma Srishtis had descended as the gopis. Gopis means the cowherd ladies in Vraj. Okay. Okay. So the last class, uh, this is all that we had done. And about Charshni, when I will go to the picture, I will question and revise what we did in the last session. So for now, I'm just proceeding with today's session. Today, I am going to tell you the interesting part of Sri Pranaji's life journey when he was in Dev Bandar. So, dear friends, I hope all of you all are with me. Please be very attentive because I'm now going to tell you something very fresh, very new for you all. So, you'll have to be attentive with this. I will continue to narrate about Deep Bandar, the place where Jairam Kansara used to reside. Sri Pranachi was in Deep Bandar for 2 years. During those 2 years, he awakened a mass of people because his aim was to enlighten Jairam Kansara. But that was not it. Sri Maharaj wanted to awaken many others. So, including the family members of Jairam Kansara, his neighborhood people, as well as the other residents of Deep Bandar were awakened by Sri Maharaj. It took him 2 years. Now, so many people came to Sri Maharaj and they wanted the Tartam mantra of Paramdham, the Tartam knowledge of Paramdham to be imparted to them. So Sri Maharaj wholeheartedly served them, imparted Tartam knowledge to them, gave the mantra to those who were seeking for it. One day, the divine, that is Sri Raji Maharaj, wanted to test the faith of the people who were awakened by Sri Maharaj. Therefore, Sri Raji Maharaj wanted to test the Sundar Sats, the people who were awakened by Sri Maharaj. And it so happened that a backbiter, a snitcher, was arranged by some people. He was paid a huge amount of money to go to the French government and complain about Sri Maharaj. So that backbiter was going to the French government to complain about Sri Maharaj. And as he was going, a stranger saw the backbiter entering inside the palace of the French government. It was early morning, and the stranger who saw the backbiter going inside stopped him and had a word with him. The stranger said to the backbiter, "Where are you going so early morning?" So the backbiter said that I want to go to the French government and complain about some saint who is called Sri Maharaj and let the French government know that he is spreading his religion here. So, as the backbiter said this, the stranger said that you shouldn't be doing it because when you poison the ears of the French government, what will the government do? They will take action against Sri Maharaj. Sri Maharaj is a pure saint. He is pure hearted. And if you go and complain about somebody like a pure hearted saint as good as Sri Maharaj is, then the French government may punish him. And because he will be hurt due to that punishment, the curse will lie upon you because you were the one who's going to complain. The stranger said to the backbiter, "Do not do such a thing. You should not be complaining about a pure saint." So the backbiter understood that he was wrong. He returned back. As he turned back, he made up his mind, I am not going to enter inside the palace of the French government. So as soon as he turned back, he thought of seeing that stranger once more. But he couldn't see the stranger anymore because the stranger who had come over disappeared in a split second after he had solved his purpose. He had made the backbiter understand that he was wrong. The stranger disappeared that very moment. So the backbiter was so astonished. How can this happen? A human being, an ordinary person, cannot escape, cannot disappear within a split second. How did this person, this stranger, disappear before me? What do you all think? Who was the stranger? Yes, Ash, your hand is up straight away.
Shiraji.
Yes, excellent. It was Sri Raji himself who came to the protection of Sri Maharaj because Sri Maharaj is a pure saint. He never did anything wrong to anybody. Sri Raji was standing by him. He came as a stranger. He stopped the backbiter from doing any wrong act. But what happened after this? Let me tell you. The backbiter did not go and poison the ears of the French government. Yet, a false news spread in Deep Bandar that a backbiter had gone to the French government. And very soon, the French government will take action upon Sri Maharaj. As a result of which, all those who used to come to listen to discourses by Sri Maharaj stopped coming to him because they feared the day when Sri Maharaj would be caught by the French government. That same day, we also may get the punishment, we also might be imprisoned. Therefore, all the listeners who used to come to Sri Maharaj feared because the French government was very strict. They used to punish people for any offense. Therefore, people stopped coming. Their faith upon Maharaj was shaken up. This is not something which is a human or something which is in the control of human beings. It was all the test of the divine. Sri Raji Maharaj himself had planned this test for the people because he wanted to see the faith which is there in the listeners who used to come to Sri Maharaj to listen to the charcha. So, for quite a few days, whose faith was shaken up did not turn to Sri Maharaj for listening to discourses. They feared we will be caught. And after, say, about a month or so, when things relaxed, the French government did not come to catch hold of Sri Maharaj. Nothing went wrong at all. At that time, they thought it is safe to go and listen to the charcha. So they started coming again and again. But this time, they realized themselves that we were wrong. At such a time, when we should have actually supported Sri Maharaj, we simply stopped coming to him. So, my dear friends, what do we understand? Whenever you go for a certain spiritual discourse, do not be fearful. Be honest, be loyal, be faithful. Because if you're not faithful, that I should be going to the discourse with a pure mind, with a pure heart, then you may get fearful when such a situation arises. But we should know that the divine Sri Raji Maharaj is almighty. He is standing with us. He is observing every act that we are doing. He will not let any wrong thing happen to us. This faith should be there in us. And without this faith, we may also react in the same manner as the people of the Banda did. So that faith, the loyalty towards Sri Prannaji, towards Sri Raji Maharaj should be there in us. Very soon in today's session itself, I will also narrate another story which speaks about the power of faith in us. But was this part clear for everyone? Yes. So let's quickly have a question answer round and we'll find out. The backbiter was going to complain about Sri Maharaj. So where was he going? Okay, Kunsh, let me start with you.
The French government's palace.
Yes. Yes, he was going, very good. He was going to the French government to complain about Sri Maharaj. Was it, what time of the day was it? Was it evening, night, or morning? Um, yeah, I wish everyone raises their hand. It's a very easy one. Okay, Raj.
It was in the early morning.
Yes, it was in the early morning that the backbiter was going. Who stopped the backbiter? Uh, yeah, Ashok Mehta.
Like a random stranger.
Yes, a stranger. But who actually the stranger was? Yes, very good. Can everyone unmute and talk?
Siraji.
Raji.
Excellent. Very, very good. It was Sri Raji himself who came in the form of a stranger because Sri Maharaj was a pure saint and Sri Raji wanted to protect him. So, what did this stranger explain to the backbiter? Yes, you want to attempt?
Was it that Sri Maharaj was like a kind person, so like you shouldn't pretend, like you shouldn't say that he was you shouldn't like say bad stuff about him if he did nothing.
Yes, yes, very good. So the stranger said that you shouldn't be complaining about a saint because he has a pure heart. And still, if you go to complain, the French government may imprison him, may punish him for any offense, and a curse may come out from his heart, and who will be affected? The backbiter himself. So it made sense to the backbiter. I shouldn't be doing anything wrong. I shouldn't go and complain anything about a pure saint. So he returned. As soon as he turned his back to return, he wanted to have one more glimpse of that stranger. Could he see the stranger anymore? No, isn't it? So he wasn't able to see the stranger because an ordinary human being could not have escaped like this. But it was, as you all said, Sri Raji Maharaj. He did his work and he disappeared from there. The backbiter understood that it was the divine himself who came to me, rescued me, and if I would have gone inside to complain about Maharaj, definitely the French government would have taken some action against him. He would have been punished, and I also would have got the curse from Sri Maharaj for doing something wrong to him. So, this news that the backbiter was going to go to French government, complain about Maharaj, spread to all the people in Deepbandar, isn't it? So when this news spread to all the people, what was the reaction of the listeners who used to come to Sri Maharaj? All right, now I'm going to ask Ash. I can see your hand. I mean, Ash Patel.
The listeners got scared and thought when the French government came, they would be like arrested.
Yes. So, thinking that they would be arrested, people stopped coming. Tell me, was their faith hit because of this incident or not? Just you can say yes or no by nodding your heads. Their faith was hit, and therefore they stopped coming to Sri Maharaj. And see, for about a month or so, the listeners did not turn up. It was only Jairam Kansara, his family members, who used to attend the discourse of Sri Maharaj because they were faithful enough. What do we understand from this episode that we heard today? I'll ask everyone whoever will raise their hands. Yes, starting with you, Raj. Then I will ask Vida
Um, to stay faithful and loyal.
to stay faithful and loyal. Very good. Yes, Vida.
Divine Sri Raji Maharaj is almighty.
Yes. Divine Sri Raji Maharaj is almighty, and do not fear that anything will go wrong because he's always there with us, isn't it? Very good. Now, Srijan.
Like don't make bad decisions and always have faith in yourself.
Yes, absolutely correct. Have faith in yourself, have faith in the divine because he's always there with you. All this that had happened in the Bandar was actually a divine plan to see the faith of the listeners. So, tell me, dear friends, whoever wanted the Tartam mantra from Sri Maharaj, did Sri Maharaj give the Tartam mantra and the Tartam knowledge to all the seekers? Yes, he did, right? Because all those who wanted to have the Tartam mantra and the Tartam knowledge, Sri Maharaj was giving it to all of them, provided they had the yearning in them. They had the inquisitiveness to know what is Tartam knowledge. So, this is the story about the Bandar. When things came to normal, people started coming over again to Sri Pranaji's discourses. And at that time, they very well understood their own mistake because they had been mistaken since they lost faith at such a critical time, thinking that we might also fall in trouble, we might also be arrested. So, this is how this episode teaches us that even during the time of crisis, do not give up your faith. Do not give up your loyalty towards Sri Raji, towards Sri Satguru Pranaji, because faith is, after all, precious in us, and we need to hold on to that. Is it clear for everyone? Any questions? So, okay. Now, I'm going to give you one more connecting story about the power of faith. Because since we're talking about faith, I will narrate this story to you. Now, this story is about a very well known heart specialist, Dr. Patnaik, who was in Delhi. Every day, he used to perform so many operations, and those people who wanted to have a surgery, they used to book their dates with the doctor a lot of days before, or say even a few months before. He was that busy. This is a real life story. Let me tell you that also. So, Dr. Patnaik was invited as a speaker in a conference. He took a flight and he was very punctual about the time. He took a flight, and as things were moving very easily, suddenly some change in the atmosphere arose. There was heavy rainfall, there was thunderstorm, and the captain of the flight announced that we will not be able to reach our destination. We will have to land at some interim destination. He was very angry, but he couldn't help it because it was a change of the climate. The flight landed in another place which was around 3 hours away from the destination. He had very limited time. He immediately arranged for a taxi to reach the place. However, since it was raining very heavily, even traveling by the taxi was not easy. So, as he was traveling, he mentioned to the taxi driver that please drive carefully, but see to it that I reach on time because many people in the conference are waiting for me. So the taxi driver said, okay, sir. However, because of a heavy rainfall, the taxi driver lost his way. And as he mentioned it to Dr. Patnaik, Dr. Patnaik was so angry upon him, he bursted with anger. However, again, it was all the divine will. The climate change brought Dr. Patnaik to a small little village, a very few houses in the village. And the taxi driver spotted one of the small houses, went there, and as he knocked for some help, because it was raining heavily, they wanted some shelter for some time. So he went and knocked a door. An old lady came out with a tired voice, but she invited the driver and Dr. Patnaik inside the house, offered them water and whatever little food that she had. So, as Dr. Patnaik was there in that house, a conversation began between the lady and the doctor. The lady mentioned to Dr. Patnaik that I have a grandson. My grandson has got some problem in the heart and needs an urgent surgery. People in the village say that there is a doctor called Dr. Patnaik who is there in New Delhi. You need to go to him, book the dates, and get the surgery done. However, sir, I am a poor lady and I do not know how to go about. So I have been praying to the Lord that please show me the way. Please help my grandson. Please help me to have this surgery done. So, as Dr. Patnaik heard these words of the lady, his heart swelled with emotions. Tears came to his eyes because if you see the divine plan, Although it appeared that things were going wrong for Dr. Patnaik, he could not land in the desired destination. When he took the taxi also, he lost his way. But despite of this, he he came to such a place where he was the most required. The old lady, was praying with all her heart that the divine should give her the appointment of Dr. Patnaik, but she never knew how to go about it. Look at the divine plan. It unfolded in such a way that the doctor himself came at the doorstep of the lady, and this is the power of her prayer. She had so much of faith in her prayers. She had so much of faith in the divine that this impossible task became possible. So, dear friends, our prayers have a lot of power. Our faith in Sri Raji Maharaj also is very important. Therefore, whenever we pray to Sri Raji Maharaj with a pure heart, surrender to him. Whatever problem is there in the life will be sorted out, will be solved. So, this is how the lady came to know that the individual in her house is none other than Dr. Patnaik himself, whom she had been praying for. So, this was something which was really awful for the lady as well. But after all said and done, it is a divine plan. So now Dr. Patnaik understood that it was important for him to be in that lady's house for her grandson rather than going and attending the conference, because it was the question of the life of her grandson. Isn't it? Certainly, he gave the dates for the surgery. The surgery was done, and the grandson was also saved. So, this is how the power of faith can be understood. Is the underlying message clear for every one of you? Any questions? Right. So, I'll quickly question, and then I will give you the two qualities of Bhagavad Gita for today. My question is, um, okay, what did you all understand from the story? Just your expression of it. Okay, Raj, let's begin with you, but I want everyone else also to answer, okay, one by one.
So what I was gonna say is that your prayers are just not your prayers are they're valuable. They're very valuable. And for them to actually happen, you have to have a lot of faith in Siraji Shamaji, the Divine Lord.
Beautiful. Very, very well expressed. Yes. Yes, Srijan.
It shows that our faith in Sri Raji will benefit us and our prayers will always help us in any time.
Yes. Excellent. Very good. Yes, Rachita, you want to say?
Kind of the same thing as Raj, but I was gonna say all the praise we do to Raji are powerful than everything.
Yes. Excellent. Very, very good. Yes, Meher?
When we pray to Sri Raji, it really helps us.
Yes, definitely. Prayers are always helpful. And dear friends, please understand, sincere prayers are always answered. They will never go unanswered. Okay. I'll ask everyone, don't worry. One by one, I'm coming to you. So let's listen it from Arsh with Meher.
You should always have faith in Sri Raji because he always has a plan.
Yes, he always has a plan. Very good. Yes, now it's the turn of Veda and Vedant. Please go ahead.
Wishes may have power, but prayers have the most power from everything.
Yes,
you-
absolutely correct.
If you
Yes, please go ahead.
if you pray and it doesn't, if the the prayer that you did, it doesn't work one way or another, it will always happen.
It will always happen. Yes, Rajiv?
So I guess you can say that you have to like believe in Sri Krishna like truly and faithfully, and you have to like
Faithfully.
pray for your like with your like pure heart, and you got to be truthful.
Yes. Yes. Excellent. Very, very good. Yeah. Who else? Um, yeah, Kunj, are you going to answer? Ash, Kunj? Yes, I'm waiting for you. Are you going to answer? Okay. Uh, I think Ash was also raising his hand. Okay, all right. So I think I've heard from most of you all. Yeah, Kunj, you want to say? Do you want to say?
That you have to be faithful in your prayers and you have to believe in Sri Ramaji as much as you can and believe in him, that he'll get you where you have to be.
Yes. Very good. I'm really proud of all of you, the way you all have answered. It's really good. Very good. See, after all said and done, this entire universe is manifested or created by Raji Maharaj. So his powers are active in this world. We need to know that if we pray sincerely to him, definitely wherever we are stuck, he will help us. Because this world was created by him. So he knows everything. So therefore, sincere prayers are always answered. This is what we have to remember. Okay? um, Now, just please note the two qualities of Bhagavad Gita for today. Today we will be doing Aloluptvam. I will type it for you all. Aloluptvam. Okay. This is, if you read this, if you just break it down, A-L-O, alo, L-U-P, look, T-V-A-M is tvam, aloluptvam, which means absence of greed, absence of covetousness. The second quality is mardavam. I will type it here. Mardavam. Mardavam means gentleness. Okay, so are you ready to say this? The first quality is alolipam, absence of greed. Second one is mardavam, gentleness.
Alolupam. Mardavan. Mardavan.
Mardavam. Alright. So, uh, Please unmute yourself and try to say the first quality that we are doing today. Yes, everyone will have to unmute yourself and please say the first quality.
Alolu.
Alulutvam.
Aloluptvam. What does aloluptvam mean?
Absence
Absence
of greed.
Very good. Please name the second quality.
Mardavan.
Mardavan.
Mardavam. And what does it mean?
Gentle.
Gentleness.
Gentleness. Yes, very good. Now, I'll just take a minute to share this picture with you all on the screen. Dear friends, the last time we were talking about the bridge, which is called Butpul. And I had mentioned to you all that there are two bridges on River Jamnaji. This picture will help you understand that if you see this one, can you all see my pointer moving? This is the Butpul bridge 1, and this is the second bridge, which is called the Kel Pul, Kel, Kel Pul. So both the bridges, which you can see on the screen, are identical. There is only difference of name in them, but structure-wise, they look identical. Both are made up of one single diamond. In terms of dimensions, height, the width, everything, they are the same. So there are two bridges. One, which you can see here on the left of the screen, is called Butpul, and the one on the right is called the Kel Pul. All right. So just to give one more detail about it, Butpul is situated in the southern direction. Kel Pul is situated in the northern direction. Just you have to remember this. This Butpul is in the southern direction. The Kel Pul is in the northern direction. So the difference of direction is there. I hope it is clear. Now, in this image, I have to share a few more things. But today, since time is up, I will conclude our class for today. And I will continue talking about it in our next session. So let's, okay, I will. Please give me very, very quickly the names of the two bridges on River Jamnaji. Yes, Rajat. Give me one name, okay?
The Bupple.
Okay, Bhattal. Yes, Mehrinash, please give me the second name.
There's Kelpul.
Kelpul. In which direction is the Bhatpul? Which direction? Is it east, west? Okay. Yes, Ash with Meher. Can you tell me?
It's south.
Yes, it's in the south. All right. And how about the Kelpul? Yaveda, Kelpul?
It's in the north.
It's in the north. Very good. So both the bridges are made up of a single diamond in terms of dimension, area, everything. They look identically the same. All right. So with this, we conclude our session for today. And let's say our prayers. Ready, everyone? Please join your hands, close your eyes, and say the prayer. Bolo Shri Krishna Kanayalal ki jai. Sri Krishna Sachidananda Parabrahma Purna Paramatma Sri Krishna Sachidananda Par Brahma Purna Paramatma Sri Krishna Sachidananda Par Brahma Purna Paramatma Sri Krishna Sachidananda Par Brahma Purna Paramatma Sri Krishna Sachidananda Pa Brahma Purna Paramatma इसी नाम को भज भज के सदा सुख लियो है आत्मा इसी नाम को भज भज के सदा सुख लियो है आत्मा हे आत्मा बोलो श्री कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय श्री सतगुरु महाराज की जय श्री प्राणनाथ प्यारे की जय कृष्ण प्रणामी धर्म की जय तीनों तेरी धाम की जय बोल बोल पंजे वाले की जय Sarve Sunder Southiki Jai. Prem Pranam everyone and a very good night to you all. Please say the Kartik